Hello ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to show you how I wash my hair extensions. So this is just a 2-clip weft. I'm just going to wet it with cold water, make sure it's thoroughly saturated, and try not to wet your clip area too much. You don't want to wear out the strings that are sewn into your hair clips. So I'm just going to wet them, and then I'm going to use some shampoo, and I'm just using Tresemme shampoo. It's just regular shampoo. And later I found out I should use a sulfate-free one, so that may be why I saw some color loss as I talk about in my review video. But anyways, you just smooth it through. I don't rub or tangle or anything like that. I'm going to gently massage them in a few seconds. But first I'm going to make sure to smooth the shampoo from root to end. I guess root to end, if that's how you can say it. Then see, I'm just giving it a quick massage. This is a pretty thin weft, so I'm just giving it a quick one. And I wear these on the underneath side mostly, so they don't really see a lot of hairspray action. Just want to wash off a lot of that heat protectant that I've been using. It builds up after time. So then I'm rinsing it off in cold water again. You don't use warm water. It just makes them wear out faster. So just use cold water. Then I'm going to like make a squeegee with my fingers and just squeeze the water out. And I think there's like maybe a few more bubbles. So I'm just going to make sure to rinse it all the way out. And you want to make sure to rinse all the product all the way out of your hair extensions. You don't want to leave anything in there. And so then again, I'm going to squeegee it out. And as you can see, there's no fallout. I'm not having any problem with shedding or anything like that. Then I'm just using regular conditioner. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just make sure that I have all the stuff rinsed out first. Then I'm just going to rinse all the conditioner out and call it a day. Apparently I deleted the part where I put the conditioner in, but I did put it in there. Now I'm rinsing it out. So I was like, what happened? Rinsing. And there I'm just washing 2 single clip wefts because that's what I'm going to do. I usually wash all the hair separate except for the 2 single wefts because they're so little. So just squeegee it out. I do the same process for all the hair extensions. The only difference that I do with the quad weft is that I fold it up before I wash it. And you can see that later on in the video. It's the last weft that I wash. So again, I'm just going to do the same thing. Make sure you saturate it. Squeeze out the excess water and then massage. I use like between a nickel and a quarter size amount of shampoo. I mean, I really wasn't measuring it. Then I'm just giving it a massage. You can squeeze the hair together, however you choose to wash it out. See, I'm doing kind of a squeegee one. These ones are more in the front of my hair, so they have hairspray in them, and I'm going to show you the runoff that I was talking about in a few minutes because I had some color loss in the hair extensions, and in a little bit I'll show you in the sink. See, there it is. That can't just all be product because I did have some color loss when I washed them. So, and it's not a bad color loss. I mean, my hair matches really well now, even better than before. So I don't want to complain about it. I'm just letting you know. Just rinsey. There's not really much I can talk about on here. It's just really basic. You want to make sure not to scrunch up your hair extensions. You don't want to ball them up, and you want to make sure to keep them pretty straight and try not to get your clips too wet. And if you feel like yours are really dry, you might want to use a better conditioner. I know that next time I'll use a sulfate-free just to ensure that I'm not having a lot of color loss. Smooth it, rinse it. You just want to make sure to rinse it all out. You don't want to leave any product in there because then when you go to use your heat tools, it might damage the hair more. And plus they'll have that weird feeling. And I have to say, after I washed them, they looked more natural. They weren't so shiny. They were still shiny and looked healthy, but it wasn't like a fake shine because I think they put a silicone sealant on the hair extensions to give them that really high luxe shine. And once you wash them one time, that shine, that synthetic shine is gone. It looks really natural. So here I'm just showing you there's no fallout. You can see I was doing the squeegee and there's no hair in the sink, nothing. So here's another weft. Now I'm going to fast forward because who wants to see that in slow-mo the whole time? As you can see, I do the same thing with all of the wefts. And then what I did was I hung up towels, 2 towels like lengthwise across my shower rod, and then I laid the hair extensions over that, and then they took all night to dry. I didn't use any heat on them at all to dry them. I didn't want to further the damage. I just wanted to let them air dry naturally. And once they were done drying, they looked frizzy, like, oh, they needed to be maintained after that. So what I did was I sprayed them with heat protectant, and I put a little bit of oil in the ends. I just used, I can't even remember which one I used, but just some kind of hair oil in the end. And I think it was a sample one that I got actually. So you just put it in the ends to keep the ends looking, from looking dry, excuse me. And then I just styled them as usual. And I always curl mine because I like, I think they look more natural when I curl them and put them in my wavy or curly hair. This is all fast motion for you. And once I curled them and everything, they looked really good. And there's a picture at the end to show you what they look like the next day after I styled them and put them in my hair. So you'll get to see what they look like. They look way better, I think. Just so much more natural. So, ta-da! And I do have a video up also. I don't remember if I said or not that I do have a video showing you guys the hair in my hair and my review on them, my 6-month review on them, because I still love them. I actually like them even more now that I've washed them and gotten to play around with them more. So you'll get to see just a short review of them. And I'll do a review every 6 months of them so that we can see how long they've lasted for me and all of that sort of thing. Rinsey, rinsey. And coming up here, it's going to show you how I do my quad weft. And I do the same thing with my 3-clip wefts. I just fold them a little bit, and then, so here you go. Here's my 4-clip weft. It is the quad weft, the number 3. And I just fold it up, folding, 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 and then I just make sure to saturate it. This piece takes the longest because it's the thickest, so make sure that you thoroughly wet it and that you rinse all of the product out, because this one was a little more difficult for me. I mean, it wasn't hard, but it's more difficult to tell if the product's out because it's the thickest piece. So just make sure that you rinse it out thoroughly. Use a lot more shampoo. And this is just smoothing. It's the same process. Smooth from the top to the bottom. Give a quick massage. This part sees a little bit more of the product, so it has hairspray and stuff in it. I want to make sure to wash it thoroughly. And I'm going to show you the washout now. Just you can see it's like a yellowish brown color coming out. Then I'm going to rinse. I'm just going to show you how much more color comes out. You can see it now much better. And the lighting in my bathroom is horrible, so it was like a yellow brown color that had come out, and my hair looks a little bit lighter to me, but it looks more natural too, so I don't want to complain about it because I do like them still. They still are really soft and they didn't tangle or mat or anything. I know I've seen a lot of people worried about that. Did it mat? Did it tangle? Nope, sure did not. It's just a really good wash and a little bit lighter, and that was what was up. Hello. Squeegee, squeegee, conditioner. And if you want, you can leave the conditioner in your hair for a little while and let it sit overnight. Some people do that. I'm assuming that works better for older hair extensions. Mine are fairly new. They're only 6 months old, so I didn't do that. I just squeegeed it through and made sure to give it a good massage and then rinsed it out. I'm just rinsing all the hair conditioner off my hair. That is the nail color I got from the Ipsy bag. You can see it's like a berry red. It's like a really dark candy apple red, so I don't even know if it's really a berry color because in the bright sun it looks like a deep candy apple red. It's really pretty. Just a side note. And you can see that one in my December Ipsy bag video. Well, there it is, guys. That's really all there is to it. So there's a picture at the end, and I hope you guys learned something and found this useful. They are still really manageable and wonderful. I still love them. So just again, make sure you rinse all the product out and hang them up to dry. I wouldn't use any heat on them if I were you, just to avoid more damage. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.